Good morning, good morning. Today we have a story that comes out of South Carolina. It's about a 27-year-old teacher named Victoria Farish Weiss. She taught at Rock Creek Elementary School in Lexington, South Carolina. The story goes that on September the 25th, I guess two kids in Mrs. Weiss's classroom did something good, so they were able to pick out of the classroom, emphasis on classroom, rewards box. When he picked out his snack, he picked out a bag of Stony Patches. And if you guys don't know what Stony Patches are, they're CBD gummies. She saw it, took it from him, told him to pick again. And when he picked again, dun, 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 he picked another bag of Stony Patches. What a coincidence. Somehow the child was able to leave the school with the gummies and went to after school care. I don't know if the child tried to open and eat the gummies, but the after school teacher saw it and was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? Where did you get that from?" So the child spilled the beans naturally, elementary school kid. And there was a warrant issued for Mrs. Weiss's arrest, and she was immediately fired. She just turned herself in last week. But what I find notable and cringy about this situation is that Miss Weiss was released on her own recon, one. Two, she was only charged with possession of a Schedule I controlled substance. First, let's start with getting out on her own recon. Usually when people get out on their own recon, it's for one, a minor crime, you don't have a lengthy criminal history, or you're not a flight risk. But the most important thing is that the crime is minor. For example, two girls fighting on the street, the cop's riding down the street, he sees it, he breaks them up, they both get locked up. When they go for their hearing, most likely they'll be released on their own recon, right? It's just a fight. Most likely they don't have any criminal history. They're not a flight risk. You don't have to pay anything. Just make sure you show up to court, right? Now, let's compare minor situations like that to Miss Weiss's situation. And let's kind of break it down a little bit. So as you can see here, the maximum sentence for possession of a Schedule I controlled substance is 180 days and or $1,000 fine. And when you're charged with a crime, they hardly give you the max. They usually never give the max unless it's like a serial killer or some crap, you know? So looking at the charge and looking at the maximum time she can do and considering the fact that she got on her own recon, Miss Weiss will not do 1 day in jail for this crime. But let's break the situation down even further. In layman's terms, Miss Weiss purchased drugs outside of the school. Miss Weiss then brings said drugs into the school. Miss Weiss then proceeds to place those drugs into a rewards box. A rewards box that's for the kids. Miss Weiss then proceeds to give out treats that's in said rewards box. Child then leaves the school with drugs. What does that sound like to you? Because for me, it sounds like two different things. It sounds like possession with intent to distribute, and it also sounds like child able. We'll call it child able. It sounds like intent and child able to me. She intentionally put those drugs into the rewards box. It's not like she had it in her purse or in her desk or something like that. She placed it into a rewards box, not just one bag by mistake. Probably not even 2 bags. We don't know how many bags of Stony Patches was in the rewards box. So, by my record, we have possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, possession with intent to distribute, and child able. But let's also take into consideration the drug-free school zone law. It said that if you have drugs in or around 1,000 feet of a school, It doesn't even matter if you live residentially in that area. If you're caught with drugs in or outside 1,000 feet of the school, it's a crime. They didn't even charge her with that. Now look at and compare the charges that were placed on her and the charges that should have been placed on her. Compare the sentences, the sentencing, just for a moment. Okay, so let me know what you guys think about this crazy ass shit in the comment section below. This crap really pissed me off, mainly because I'm a mother myself, and she pisses me off. I just want to smack her through the screen. Ugh. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comment section below. Do you think the parents should just come out and blast her through the media so she can have more charges placed on her so she can sit like she's supposed to? And do you think if it was you or me or anybody else from another race that they'll be only charged with one thing and able to get out on their own recon? Yeah, like, share, most importantly, subscribe. You guys see I'm new to the YouTube community, but I'm loving it here. I appreciate you guys for watching and supporting. It really means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.